How's it going there, ladies and gentlemen? I'm here to talk about a few things, and today it's about books. I think I've done a review on Musashi's Book of Five Rings, and I have that posted. But I want to bring up some other books that I've read, okay? In order of reading them, okay? Hagakure, Book of the Samurai, okay? And of course, Musashi's Book of Five Rings, okay? Got those both at the same time. Okay, now, Hagakure laid the foundation for everything else that I've read in my life, okay, after that point. Okay, this is another one that really laid the foundation. When I was a junior, okay, I was given, recommended these books, and these are copies of my own, both by Dan Millman, okay, Way the Peaceful Warrior, Sacred Journey of the Peaceful Warrior, okay. These books, they all changed my life in different ways. Hagakure showed me certain aspects of living, honor, dying for one's master, things of that nature. It taught me about how things were in the past with a different country, different era, obviously, than what we're living in now, which was good in most ways, because it shows, well, it basically just tells a lot of stories about how things should be, how things were, and how things basically aren't now, at least mostly. Now, Way the Peaceful Warrior and The Sacred Journey of the Peaceful Warrior are very important books to me. Very important books. Reason why is because when I read them, at the time I was going to school, okay, learning 4 to 8 subjects a year, and it almost kind of put me in a place where I was learning about my life, learning about how to live, and what it means to live, like live to live, you know, the essence of living. So basically, when I was learning through reading these books, I realized that I was having different expectations of myself and people who I was interacting with. Now, because of that, I may have almost seemed rude in certain ways, because my expectation was higher, I think, than most of the others that me and my peers were around, hung out with, and even my peers. You know, I would have to say that we were essentially the head of the class in different ways, and as a whole, we definitely brought the essence of what our 2005 was. Of course, there was other people that were not even a part of us, that were, you know, their own entity. Okay, we are all our own entity. But anyway, to get back to my point, when you get to the point in your life where you're, I guess you're fed up with stuff because of an enlightenment of sorts, you know, or having had an epiphany on something, and you're just enlightened in ways where you're just like, I have to accept this, or, you know, this is what I'm going to do with what I've just kind of experienced. And you kind of like become abrasive to people. You don't know how to give what you've learned to these people who come in contact with you. You don't know how to ease people into your understanding. But you're just not like pushing on them what you've learned or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It's just like you have to accept modestly what it is that you've become because of that. And it's difficult sometimes, because Okay, for instance, I've come across some people sometime that I'm just like, you just did something that, to me, is obviously stupid for you to have done. It was negligent on your part, but they might not know. They might not have experienced something that kind of, makes that click in their head. Now, it's not going to be like that for everybody. You have to ease people into understanding what's, right, what's wrong. Okay, especially your kids. If you have kids, it's gonna be that whole duration of time that you're around them. Okay, be a good influence on them. Be a good influence on everybody around you. Okay, not just your kids, not just your peers, not just your family. Okay, people that you walk past every single day. Okay, I work at a grocery. I'm around people all the time. I help out at a restaurant right around the corner right here. Okay, I'm around people all the time. All the time. And it's good, it's healthy. Most of the time, it's therapeutic because you're talking to people, you're engaging. Okay, there is once a quote that was said that enlightenment comes through conversation. I'm inclined to say that I believe that because I have found out things through giving my opinion, talking to my older peers who have lived any number of years older than me, who say, Scott, well, this is what I think. This is how I feel about that. And then I learn something. Or I just see it their way. And I'm like, okay, I can accept that as their belief, and I might choose to believe it or disregard it. Nonetheless, it's getting long. Don't want to post long vids. So, the books, go back, rewind, look at them, check them out, buy them, what have you. If you have any questions, feel free to come by, ask. Feel free to give me any recommendations, and I'll jot them down. Thanks again. This is Scott the Talk to you guys later. Bye.